Isn't this the point where you should be reevaluating your opinion, reevaluating what you're doing with your life? But no, it's lost on them. It's absolutely lost on them. So just ignore them, leave out of them. Okay, so this is an unexplored, uncontrolled system. There might be pirates there. This is a Cult of New Haven system, which I'm friends with. Well, I'm neutral with them. So this should be a potentially safe system. This is uncontrolled, and this is an alien one. This is the one I want to check the most, so let's go this way. So this is the exit I need to take. Oh yeah, that was a Darwin Award. I think that there was a Darwin Award for that guy. I also don't know what his name was, but yeah, he really was so convinced that he built a rocket, and he was some kind of a scientist, which is makes things even worse if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I would need to double check. Essentially, he made a rocket, but he mixed the fuel wrong, so the fuel exploded, and he died. I mean, he would have died when he reached the troposphere anyway, because his rocket wasn't fit for spaceflight, but still. He essentially went up in a firework, literally. Hello, yo-ho-ho-ho. We got that. Up and away. Yeah, I'm actually of the same opinion. The game is very, very blue. I don't know if that's gonna be... The game is in an alpha stage, so I don't know how many of the things are gonna stay the same. But it is very, very blue. And it's very soothing to the eye because of it. Oh, hold on. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. It's very soothing, and the universe is also colored in a blue hue. Well, magenta. I don't even know which hue that is, but yeah. And it looks better. It's better than if it was black. I think if it was black, it would be kind of difficult to... At the very least, it would be more boring. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but in real world, according to the research that was made, the universe, the blackness of space, isn't actually black. It's kind of magenta colored. Oh, this is... That brings me to a question whether the developers knew that, and that's why the background universe is this bluish hue, or is it accidental and just falls into their design? I really don't know, and now I'm curious about that. Now this, I think, is what the hell? Ah, they're waking up. Okay, so this is an uncontrolled system, and there are 4 side systems next to it that I can see. So we're gonna try to get through those and then explore further. Well, William, it does and it doesn't. So that's the thing. The goal of the game is to find a planet called Eden. What the just put everything there. Yep, that goes there as well. So the goal of the game is to find the oh, I'm in a nebula? I didn't even see that. I'm in a nebula. My shields are going down. That's fine as long as there are no meteors. So the story of the game is that humanity has gone out into space to search for a new world because Earth has been completely polluted and eradicated and essentially ruined. So everybody went to space and they went in all kinds of different directions, and there is a hint that some of them actually found a new planet like Earth that they called Eden, and the goal of the game is to find Eden. Now, I have not finished a run with this game yet. I've played a run in the previous two versions of Alpha and I haven't gotten that far. So I don't know if Eden is already in the game or not. That's one of the things I'm actually testing with this particular run, because as far as the game content goes, yeah, there is not much more to show than what I already did. I made a second ship. I started with one. I did all the research. The research tree is completed. Now it's just going through all the systems. So essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to determine what else is in the game as we speak. Yeah, so that's what this run is now all about, to see what's left, because I already got all the notes as well for all the ships that left Earth. I haven't gotten a new note in quite a while, so I don't know. Oh, again an accident, but that's fine. There's no oxygen there, so nothing can actually fire. That would be... oh, no power. Why is there no power on the second ship? Ah, because they are out of fuel rods. So I should transfer some fuel rods. Transfer fuel rods 10. It would not be a plot twist that I would be very surprised with, to be honest, William. It could just as well be, to be honest. I honestly don't think that Eden is currently in the game. If I googled it, I probably would find out, but I don't want to. I want to actually explore and learn the truth normally, because I will be revisiting this game in later stages. Oh, there is a guy there. I'm not gonna trade with him right now. I'm gonna be revisiting this game later anyway, so doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. What do we have here? Just some chemicals. Chemicals are good. We like chemicals. Give me chemicals. Essentially right now the Space Haven streams I have on Sunday are all about just chilling. No! Okay, this is dangerous. Everybody back into the ship. Return home. Everybody return home. Forget what you're doing. Forget everything. Return immediately. We need to get the hell out of here. Forget everything. We need to get away. Return home. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Good. Oh, I hope there was not much damage. It's not difficult to get into at all, William. It's actually quite easy to get into. The game starts off. There's been damage after all. Repair that, please, and this. Repair this. Okay. This ship also damaged. Well, then you could fix it, you know. Yeah, sleeping is more important than fixing the ship at the moment, but that's fine. We have robots to take care of that. So it's not difficult to get into. This is pretty much the end of the road when you have a ship, and everything is quite logical. And you start off with base technologies, and then you expand into more complex ones. The game is currently quite rudimentary in many ways. There aren't many systems, like there are only 2 weapon systems, there is only 1 shield. Stabilizer gives you hit points, shields give you shield. What the last update brought is the robots, so that you can, even if you don't have enough crew, you can just have robots and they can do stuff for you. You start with 4 crew, and then you find more crew as you progress. Would you fix the broken system, please? Oh, they're fixing it. Okay. Well, there is one. This is pretty much as big as ship will get. I mean, I could expand it further. So this square is the outer limit for a ship hull. So this big square is as big as it can make it. As you can see here, I have plenty more room to expand it. That being said, this is a 16 slot ship. The biggest is 24. So 24 is even bigger than this. That's one of... Oh, pirates. We're gonna wait for the pirates. We're gonna fight the pirates. We're gonna fight the pirates. How long? They are 6 hours away. When they're 2 hours away, we're gonna get our shields and turrets manned. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. Okay. Let's get our ships manned. So I want everybody on turrets. I want everybody on shields. Okay. I wonder what kind of ship are we going to be facing. Oh, it seems to be a large one. Okay, so we're dealing with a 4 turret, 2 shield ship. So this is exactly the same type of ship as we are having, but we have 2 of them. And I'm gonna be gunning for their shields, because I can actually destroy them. And missiles on top. There. Oh. I'm not gonna go for a ceasefire, but they escaped. They escaped, which I knew they would do. So we're gonna go after them. Okay, can you prepare? What are you still doing? Come on, come on. What do you mean critical resources low? Why are you not prepared for the jump. What's the error? Waiting for navigator. What happened to the... Did they go to sleep? Yeah, they're going to sleep. Okay, I'm just gonna let them rest, and we're gonna hunt the pirate in the morning. I would rather they be rested, because if I force them to stay on the console, they could fall unconscious. The yellow line is their energy meter, and that empties during the day. Liz, why are you... Oh, that's why. Why is there a craft left behind? Don't do that to me. Okay. Ah, what I didn't do now is I didn't prep my... I don't want to evade, I want to fight the pirate. Okay, so let's land one ship here and here. Hello, Mr. Pirate. So one of his shields is damaged, I think. Yeah, quite damaged severely. Their entire health is bad. Okay, let's aim that there, that there. There, yeah, he escaped. But this time it's still the middle of the cycle, so I should be able to catch him. So I'm gonna say that everybody stay on your stations. And let's go after him. I still have plenty of ammo, so I should be able to just hunt him down until he's dead. He won't be able to escape forever. Oh. This is what unfortunately combat is, trying to catch a pirate that's escaping. Hello, Mr. Pirate, I'm back. What bugs me is that I have to manually aim these guns individually. I mean, I can just say auto-target, but they're gonna be firing all over the ship then. I would rather they focus their fire on a single component so that we can actually do some proper damage. Because if I destroy it, then that's a hole in their hull. That's it. That's a destroyed ship. Ooh, I just realized something. They might try to raid me now. So I'm gonna do a scummy thing and I'm gonna save the game. Because they might be trying to raid me now. Well, we'll see in a moment if they're gonna try to raid me or not. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait for them to suffocate and then just board them. I could try boarding them myself, but I don't know how much crew they have. And that's, you know, I could get killed. Also, they have activated the distress beacon, which means if there are any other pirates in the system, they should be coming here. But I don't think there is another pirate in the system. They usually only have one. I think in this run I have not had a single situation where there was more than a single pirate ship in the system. But it's never late to be wrong. Let me scan. I think I can do a scan. On this ship we have a scan, so... Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. So let's see. Well, there's nobody there. I'm gonna wait for the cycle to end and then we're gonna try to board them. I don't know why I scanned it, almost exactly the same area. How long it takes for them to suffocate depends entirely on how much they have in terms of, well, oxygen systems, spacesuits, and the way to refill them. All of their oxygen generators are useless because they have 2 gaping holes in the ship, 4 gaping holes in the ship. And this is also probably a hole. So they're not off in a good way. Thing is, there could be anywhere, so there's at least 5 beds here, and I think there's 5 here, so they could have 10 crew for all I know. Oh, no, I'm wrong. This has become a derelict. They already died, so they didn't have much in terms of oxygen systems at all. Probably because of this gaping hole. So they all died. Some of them probably died in explosions as well. So let's go and check the situation. Hello, pirates? Is there anybody left alive? There shouldn't be. Oh, there are 2. There's a corpse there. So there is 1 corpse. Yeah, I think some of them just died in explosions. Yeah, it does have certain elements that that Barotrauma has as well. The crew management being one of them. But this one is a bit easier to play. Barotrauma is very, very difficult to play. I mean, play it effectively. You need people who and also you actually need to play Barotrauma in co-op, and this is a single player game. But yeah, the crew management and the system management, those things are very similar. Okay, I'm confused. Where are the crew? Where did they all die? Oh yeah, so here is where they died. Yeah, they died because of the explosion. Yeah, the engines exploded and they all died in the engine bay. That's one of the more interesting things about this game, when you have a fight with a pirate and then trying to determine what happened when you destroyed them, because you can't see inside, and then learning the circumstances of their deaths. That's interesting. So yeah, of course the cause of their death is me blowing them up, but it's actually quite interesting to see that most of them died because the engines exploded. And then these guys are suffocated. Okay, so what does this ship have? Crystals, water, rods, food, lots of food. They have some monster meat on board. That's curious. Why would they have monster meat on board? Energy cells, ammo, that's all good. Plenty of weapons, well, better some than nothing. And how many crew they had? I said 10 before they started, so 4, 8, 10, 12. They had 12 crew. Select all, get it on board. That was quite interesting. Salvage robots are already doing their stuff. If I needed resources, then dismantling the ship would be wonderful, but I don't really need resources. Pretty much stocked on everything. Mostly on crystals, but that's good. The cycle ended, but the ship still has stuff to give. Fortunately, robots work even when everybody is asleep. And there is also a civilian ship incoming. Logistics overwhelmed. Not surprised. Oh, did I put this back onto automatic? Yes, I did. Hello, civilian ship. Can I interest you in some trade? See, I have plenty of these things to sell, and you might benefit from them. Speaking of which, is there anything that I actually need from them? Not really. I could always buy food and stuff, but there's just no need for that. I have plenty. So we're done. We have 3 trades to do. Stuff the corpses into the recyclers. We're going to turn them into water and fertilizer. One more trade left to do, and we can leave the system. Well, we can leave this location in the system anyway. Yeah, all of our storages are full. I just need to build more storages just for the sake of having place to store them. I mean, I have more than enough of everything, but it's not that I'm missing room. And we're done here, so goodbye. Okay, so we kind of dodged a few systems because we were chasing the pirates. And we actually escaped from here because of meteors, so we're not going to be coming back there. We have a claimable ship and a derelict here. That might be interesting, but claimable ships are always buckets. And I can't claim. Also pretzel, no wob-wobs please, I don't like the wob-wobs. So there's a station here. 2 derelicts. Well, one is a claimable. Ice and crystals. Well, yes you can, and no you can't. I'm gonna explain. It's a bit it's a bit complicated. So, well, it isn't exactly complicated, it's just the way that this game does things. So